What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, man, Jay Willie Silly, man, aka Mr. Take It Easy. Before you end up like Be Easy, man. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Oh, here we go. I told y'all, every time I start my video, I gotta just burp for some reason. So, Musa, Masa, Billy, go. Okay, cool. We back, fellas. We back. But for all my new subscribers and for all my new viewers, man, make sure y'all follow my Twitch, man. Subscribe to my second channel. Link in the description down below. Everything you need to know about your boy Jay. It's in the description down below. But we got wife discovers husband's secret life as a fake cop. You know, if y'all want to go watch videos like these, it is in the true crime playlist section, man. Like I said, I do have a playlist section, bro. It's called True Crime Reactions. Over 100 some videos are in the playlist section, so make sure y'all tune in to that. But just imagine how embarrassing that will be. You've been lying this whole time, and it's like, I don't understand why I used to lie. Like I told y'all, bro, I used to be a heavy liar. Like, y'all, I used to lie about the simplest things. Like, I used to lie about things that wouldn't even, like, I wouldn't even get in trouble if I lied about it. Like, if I told the truth about it, excuse me. Like, I used to lie about the simplest things. Like, and it's like, I don't understand why I used to lie. Like, I think back on how much I used to lie, and I get disgusted with myself. I'm like, wow, I was a liar. It's like now, like God has changed me so much, bro, where I can't even lie just a little bit, y'all. Like, it is crazy how much he changed me from the inside, bro. Like, I can't even lie. Like, I'd rather, like, if I know me telling the truth will get me in serious trouble, I would not tell a lie. I would just be quiet. Rather than telling the truth, I'm going to just be quiet, bro. I swear, bro, lying, I can't do it. I cannot lie, bro. I'm telling you. But back then, bro, oh my God, bro, I used to freaking lie like crazy. But this right here is crazy. It's like, wife discovers husband's secret life as a fake cop. You know what I'm saying? So it's like lying to your wife about being a cop has to be the most embarrassing thing, bro. You know how hard it is to live a lie? You know how hard it is? You got to get up and act every single day. That junk doesn't get exhausted. You know how many people are living a lie that's in a relationship right now? Their significant other thinking they're somebody that they're not. You got to get up every day and pretend to be a cop because you lying to your wife for what reason? What is the reason why you're lying to your wife, excuse me, about being a fake cop? What's the reason? It takes too much effort to lie. It's too much. It's so easier, bro, just to tell the truth. It's so much easier. But you got some people, bro. You got a lot of people at that. A lot of people. Because I used to be a lot. I used to be people that literally lie just to lie. You got people that lie so much that they believe the lie that they're telling. I used to lie so much, y'all, that I used to believe the lie that I'm telling. Like, I used to believe it. Like, that's how you know you're a liar. Like, when you're believing a lie, you know what you're saying is a lie, but yet you believe it like it's the truth. That's a different level of liar. You reach final boss of a liar when you reach that. Like, boy, I was an OD liar. It was crazy.
A loaded firearm that you have with you, Mr. Correct.
So you're not under arrest right now?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Probably not the best idea to be wearing a vest, armed, possible criminal impersonation of a police officer.
I'm a retired Baltimore City.
Okay.
27 years.
He's a convicted felon. He wouldn't be retiring 4 years ago.
You're a convicted felon and you're still lying? You see what I'm saying? I am a retired veteran for 27 years. You know, I just said this. You knowing that you're lying, but yet you're still lying. I ain't gonna lie. I used to think I used to think it was bogus, but I used to, like, I don't know. Like, I believed it, but it's like kind of not. Y'all ever heard this quote? the truth, what you're doing in the dark always come to light. That junk is so real, bro. It's so real. It's like what you're doing in the dark will come to light, like literally. It's crazy. Like it's hard as heck to get away with anything. Because you know why? We have a God that sees everything. So it's just like, what I was just saying, you just did it. You're lying, knowing that you're lying, but you believe the lie that you're telling. You believe it like it's the truth, but you know it's a lie. Talking about that you retired from the police force 27 years. You say you retired, you say you've been part of the police force 27 years, but you're a convicted felon. What type of law enforcement officer is a convicted felon, brother? I haven't heard of one law enforcement officer that was a convicted felon.
27 years.
Can't even carry a gun if you're a convicted felon. If you're a convicted felon, you can't even carry a firearm. So how you gonna be a police officer?
Felon, he wouldn't be retiring 4 years ago.
Like, why?
I'm speechless.
When a police officer in Bremerton, Washington arrives to a call and finds a man dressed as a law enforcement officer already on the scene, things quickly take a turn for the bizarre.
Why are you impersonating an
Suspicious
officer?
that the man may be impersonating a police officer, authorities soon discover that while he doesn't have any legitimate police credentials, he does have a record.
Criminal impersonation, the first degree. That's a felony.
Yes.
What? All right, okay.
The following is based on official
Why?
police records. Please note that
Why
all
are you
persons charged with the
impersonating a
crime are
police
presumed
officer?
innocent unless and until proven guilty.
I would
in a
never in
trial.
my life, I'd never in my life
Evening of
ever
September
thought
4th,
of doing that.
2025, an officer with
I got a question. Why does everything always happen? This just happened. Oh my God, this just happened 2025. But bro, why does everything always happen in September? Like every video that I react to, literally y'all, it be in September. That'd be crazy. I'm like, bro, what is it about September?
Bremerton Police Department responds to a call that a fire has been set in a parking garage across from the Salvation Army. As he arrives, a Ford Explorer, similar to an unmarked police vehicle, pulls in behind him. The vehicle has blue interior emergency lights on. Not recognizing the man in the vehicle as fellow law enforcement, the officer follows him over to the Salvation Army parking lot.
Were you on the phone with him? They asked
Who?
us to come outside. I thought it was for you.
Who else is come outside?
I don't know. He's on the phone with him.
No, I thought I was pulled over because I thought you guys needed help with that.
Oh no, no, we thought. No, I'm confused right now, man. This is my first day back in a while, so.
I thought you were like one of our detectives at first.
I know some of the guys with the task force.
The man is working as security for the
Wow.
Salvation Army, hired by Stephen Group International.
Wow.
However, much of the gear he wears, including a silver police badge that reads detective, a ballistic vest, and a duty belt, indicate that he's in law enforcement. The man identifies himself just as Scaletta and claims he previously worked with the Thurston Sheriff's Office, but transferred to the Edmonds Police Department where he says he's been a detective for the past 2 years.
I know a lot of detectives from Edmonds, from the gang network and stuff like that. The anti-narcotics training on base every year. I started with robbery and now I'm with the gang intelligence.
Dang, it's pretty hardcore.
The officer soon leaves Scaletta to his security guard duties, but something about the strange interaction doesn't sit quite right. He makes a report, and the next morning, on September 5th, a different Bremerton officer heads to the Salvation Army just as Scaletta is finishing his overnight shift.
So you work for Edmonds PD?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is a part-time gig.
I got you. Do you have your commission card with you?
Yeah, give me a minute. Here.
I just don't understand
No,
why.
Can you find it?
Sorry? No, he's going to. It's in my other bag.
Oh, okay.
It's, he's grabbing it now.
Okay, how long have you been working for the Salvation Army?
Sorry?
How long have you been working off duty for the Salvation Army?
I'm here almost every other week.
Every other week?
Yeah, and then I also work down at the KRM.
Okay. And what's your full name?
Mezzi Scaletta.
As Scaletta's co-worker heads inside to find his bag and supposedly his commission card, another Bremerton officer arrives.
Like, why?
Is it a loaded firearm that you have with you, Mr. Scaletta?
Correct.
Okay, can you put your hands on the car, please? I'm not familiar with the retention of this holster. Just keep your hands over there.
And it's like, you know why. And the look of confusion is like, you know why you're being detained. You know why. You know exactly the reason. It just makes me so mad that people really lie like this, man. This is crazy. You know, I'm not judging you. I'm not, because I used to be you, bro. Now, I ain't used to be this now. I was a liar, but I never went this far with lying. Like impersonating a police officer, I never did this, you know, but I was a liar. So a liar is a liar, point blank, period. No matter what extent you take it to, a liar is a liar. God don't look at being a liar any different. So I'm not judging him or nothing, but it's just, man, it's just, this is very avoidable. Like, you're going to jail with a felon. You already convicted felon, right? Now you're finna get another felon. Finna lose your job all over a lie. Like, things be so simple. Like, it's like you literally, like, you start looking at your life, you're literally the reason why your life is how it is. Who can he blame other than anybody but himself? Who you gonna blame? God, bro? God didn't tell you to impersonate an officer, bro. God didn't tell you to lie. God didn't tell you to do this, what you're doing. You chose to do this. He is a God of free will. Not gonna make you do anything he says, bro. That's what I admire the most about him. But you're in this position because of you. This could have been so avoidable. But yet you just want to lie. You know? If you don't clean up that lying spirit that you have on you, bro, you're going to keep on lying and lying. And it's going to be a time, bro, where you're going to go to extreme with the lying, bro. And something you just can't get out of, bro. So stop lying. Even if you feel like it ain't that serious. Because once you keep lying and lying and lying and lying, it's just going to get worse and worse. And then, like I said, you're going to get in things you can't. Same thing for like what? For example, like watching pornography. You watching that, that going to lead you to being a creep. You feel me? Same thing for masturbation. You masturbating. That's going to lead you to watching pornography. You know what I'm saying? So you learn about the little things, you feel me, will lead to very much more serious things. Like this right here. He never controlled, he never stopped being a liar. He's been lying for so long. This is a person that's been lying for so long. So he's been lying for so long that he just kept on lying, and now he dug himself so far in the hole, you know what I'm saying, that he can't even get out of the situation.
Can we not do this in front of everybody? I mean, really?
Yeah. You're doing just fine keeping your hands on that.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
The officer removes Scaletta's firearm and finds that the magazine is empty.
So you're not under arrest right now?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Ow.
You call my...
Yeah, we can take care of all that.
Yeah.
We can take care of all that. We can make all the phone calls that needs to be done. All right.
More Bremerton officers arrive just as Scaletta's co-worker reappears with his bag.
So, his credentials?
Okay. In the front. What agency did you say you were with? Edmonds?
You're with Edmonds.
Still lying.
Do you understand you're just being a detainer?
I understand the whole process. Yes, I did.
Okay.
The officers check the bag but fail to find a commission card or any law enforcement credentials. They do, however, find an empty badge holder, similar to the kind plainclothes officers wear. This is only the beginning of their unsettling discoveries.
So first off, if you are a commissioned police officer in this state, you will be taken out of cuffs, and I will formally apologize.
Thank you.
Okay?
No problem.
All right. You're uniformed and armed when we came across you. That's an accurate statement. So the concern is, especially because we weren't given notification, right?
I'm not operating. I'm not working. I'm not.
Well, here's the problem with that.
leaving.
Well, it's messy, right?
Correct.
Here's the problem with that. You're leaving. Even if you're leaving, Salvation Army, this is the #1 crime hotspot in the entire city for us.
I know this.
Let me tell you.
I'm a retired Baltimore City.
Okay.
27 years. I come out here.
Then
Okay, you
let me
know what I mean?
talk.
I get it.
Then let me
I'm
talk.
sorry.
I think we're getting our wires crossed a little bit, because what I'm trying to get you to understand is, I understand that you're just leaving if you're off duty. But if you know that this is the highest crime area, right? If you know this is the highest crime area in the city, and you know that that's likely to do with your law enforcement experience, that we're going to be in the area, probably not the best idea to be wearing a vest, armed, going to and from,
Yeah.
because it's going to make us think some
Well,
things, up to and including possible criminal impersonation of a police officer. That's why you're detained. We get all that checked out, and you know what? This might be an error for their bosses and our bosses.
So we might have called Edmonds last night.
The sheriff?
What?
We might have called Edmonds PD last night.
Yeah.
Not on the payroll.
Say it again?
You're not on the payroll.
You're
of
not on the
Edmonds PD.
payroll, bro. Why are you lying?
Okay, if I go through this.
Yes, please.
to
Get
find
out.
it?
And then I can...
While some of the officers continue the search for anything that can verify Scoletta's claims, the others are eager to discuss the bizarre situation among themselves. Little do they know, a troubling revelation has already been uncovered.
So I read Casey's report. Apparently they had a little back and forth with Garrity and Hersey where they're like, well, he didn't take an act as a police officer.
Absolutely not.
Yes, yeah, I know. So I was like, no way, I'm not tolerating this. So I came down looking for him. I pulled up. Go ahead.
I don't know if they put this in the reports. In 2015, he was involved in like a SWAT incident where he barricaded himself inside and had like a whole like threat of like blow the place up. So it was like a bomb threat. He's saying that he retired from Baltimore City Police after doing like 24 years. 4 years ago, which he's a convicted felon. He wouldn't be retiring 4 years ago.
The man they have detained is not Mezzi Scaletta, as he claimed, but 49-year-old Michael Scaletta Tietz. According to police documents, he was convicted of a false bomb hoax in 2015.
Yeah, he's going to jail. 100% the right call. Across the board. Did you see my face once it dawned on me what was going on?
Yeah. I pulled up to ask some questions about him working.
Yeah, bro,
here.
these real officers, bro. These real officers right here. You know what I mean? It's like, if you wanted to be an officer, you shouldn't have been a convicted felon. And the thing is, bro, you can go in a police academy. You got to understand, you know how easy it is to become a police officer? Now, if you want to be a DEA agent, an FBI, you know, CIA, then that's harder to do. You have to go to school to be a DEA agent, an FBI. You know what I'm saying? These people are like at the bottom ranked. You know what I mean? They can't even handle, like, they just work the streets. You know what I mean? When it comes to homicides and when it comes to drug crimes and all that, they can't handle, like, they don't handle, put like this, they don't handle serious cases that get taken over by the FBI or the CIA or DEA. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they are the lower rank. You know what I mean? And it's like, not trying to talk bad about them, but the FBI don't take them serious. You know what I mean? The DEA don't take them serious. CIA don't take them serious, bro. You know what I mean? Not the, because like I said, police officers, bro, I'm glad that you protecting the servant, but they're just a lower rank. So I'm just saying this to say this. It's easy to get in a police academy, bro. So if you want to be a police officer, don't be a convicted felon, right? It's the first thing. And go join the police academy. That's it.
Because I didn't see him because he's parked over here. And he came around the corner, goes, everything good? And I looked down and I was like, holy
His eyes are also super constricted, and he's hella jittery. So I don't know if he's on something.
With this new information, one of the officers approaches Michael, but his explanation is strange, to say the
They
least.
definitely like you on some dopey.
In 2015 with Baltimore PD.
The riots? Or,
I think you know exactly what I'm talking about.
The unit, yeah. I worked in the Eastern Prison.
Mm-hmm.
We all knew what they were doing. We knew what was going on. It's a matter of time. And we already had, we knew the beds were there.
Mm-hmm.
But you keep your nose clean. You don't have to worry about.
Well, I'm talking about the offense where you were arrested in Baltimore City.
Me?
In 2015.
Yes, bro. Still gonna lie, bro?
I was arrested.
Yes,
I was not arrested. Never been arrested.
As Michael protests his
You're
innocence,
convicted.
the other officers are keen to check out his vehicle.
He said he has known Sheriff Sanders for 4 years. Yep. No, I know.
Is this guy going to jail?
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, yeah.
We're seeking help.
So he's got.
He's talking about, we're thinking, go to hell.
This is insane.
The shirt is in the plastic. This reflective vest is straight from Galls.
Yeah, look, he's got a firefighter helmet too. Jesus Christ, he's ready to do it all.
So so you're not only lying about being a police officer, you're finna impersonate a firefighter as well? Wow.
The officer has no idea just how true this statement will turn
Oh
out to
my
be.
God.
That's crazy.
This man right here.
While
Man.
they can see the reflective vest
Freak is you
denoting
doing?
police on the back, the car holds even more surprises inside. For now, Michael suggests that the reason they can't find his commission card is because it's inside the vehicle.
I just want to hear from you. Yes or no? Are you giving us consent to search the vehicle?
What, y'all are going to tear my vehicle apart?
We're gonna search the vehicle.
Oh, respectful.
We're not gonna like.
We're done. All right. We're done. No.
No, okay.
You're not going to tear my vehicle up. No.
Okay.
Apply for a search warrant. Do what you got to do.
Let's remove the gear. Let's solve that problem.
Okay.
Michael is wearing a law enforcement style vest, double pistol magazine pouches with what appears to be a magazine in each slot, a baton, multiple sets of handcuffs, and a Motorola APX series radio, which is typically used by law enforcement and fire department personnel. Upon closer inspection of Michael's silver badge, the commander with the Edmonds Police Department called it a Franken badge and stated it had the same general appearance and shape as their badges, but almost all of the specific details on it were wrong.
This guy has kind of a convincing little.
That's what I was 50. I was like around 50-50. I was like, if this is a mistake, because that's also seeing the blowback on like Edmonds is going to be chewing our like they did have an off-duty guy here and we like jacked one of their guys up.
With his gear removed, the officers attempt to get an explanation from Michael.
Are you still talking?
At this time, I'm going to invoke my rights and remain silent.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
We all know better.
We all know better. Yeah.
Law enforcement.
I ain't gonna lie. He on some dopey dope right now. Nah, I mean, he off that thrax. I mean, that dope, man. That dope, man. That's that guy. You know what I mean? He's off that dopey dope right now. You know, bro can't stop moving. You know, I'm gonna remain silent. We all know better. You know, I know the Edmonds Sheriff's Office. I'm part of the Edmonds Sheriff's Office. What, so you can just tear my car apart? Stay still, okay? You off that door. Boy can't stay still to save his dang life. Freak going on with that boy.
I'm speechless.
With Michael secured in the back of the police vehicle, the officers begin collecting
I'm
information
speechless.
and will be stunned to discover just how far he took his dangerous ruse. His boss, who also works for Stephen Group International, soon arrives. He reveals that Michael has been working as a security guard for about 2 or 3 months.
Yeah. Did he tell you that he was a commissioned law enforcement officer?
Not for now. She just said he did work. He works with the detectives or something about like an emergency response team of some sort.
However, according to his boss, there was an incident where Michael allegedly acted as though he was a law enforcement officer. There'd been an accident at the entrance of a parking garage.
When I went up to look, they just, I got here. He's directing forward. I hit his vehicle in the roadway, kind of angled. He's coming forward and he's using his flashlight. We're routing people away from the area where it's easier. I don't know for sure. Okay. Hey, is that my boss right there? Yeah. Oh, you know. Okay. So you guys are saying. All right.
This
You're
isn't the only
fired.
time Michael is accused of doing
You're
something
fired.
similar. The officers soon find a man who had been at the Salvation Army the night before and spoke with Michael.
He's going to have control of the narcotics department. He's going to be running some of you guys' units. He's been promoted, and he's moving up here this way.
Police reports state that Michael also told the man something to the effect of, "They'll all be working for me." However, this isn't his only outlandish claim. According to one of his ex-co-workers at the Salvation Army, Michael also maintained he was a 2-time FBI Academy graduate and a former canine sergeant.
Just lying.
Along with this, his boss said Michael told him he was a fire inspector, and his LinkedIn profile claimed he was a fire
People like this
lieutenant for
cannot be
26
trusted,
years.
bro.
What the?
Lying about something like this
Officers also
cannot be trusted.
Jean to inform
Oh
her
my
of the
God!
situation.
You can call the wife.
I'm so confused right now.
What part is confusing?
This whole thing. I mean, I thought that he went to work last night.
Does he work at Salvation Army?
What?
Does he work at the Salvation Army in Bremerton?
No, he's supposed to be Bremerton Kitsap.
Doing what?
Well, I know he's a reserve police officer. That's what he told me. That's the work he's doing.
Jean claimed to have no idea Michael was a convicted felon.
Okay,
Your wife doesn't know that you're a convicted felon. So your wife doesn't even know who you are for real. You're living a double life. It's like your wife. You gonna lie to your wife like that? Like, if my wife was to lie to me about something like that, I could not trust my wife. It's like, why are you lying? I am your husband. Why are you lying to me about being this? Like, I care. You lying to me about this is crazy. Like, man.
In 2015, you're convicted of hoax by false bomb. You were sentenced to 4 months in prison.
Still
no, bro.
Did you get your firearms rights restored?
Sorry, I'm not doing that. Just adjusting. I'm just kind of laid back on my seat.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You did not get your firearms rights restored then?
So you were a convicted felon with the firearm. Oh my God. Look how this lie has. Look how this lie is finna turn your world upside down in a matter of minutes, man. Like, look at this. Your wife found out you're a liar. So now you gotta deal with that at home. You're a convicted felon with a firearm. Now you gotta deal with that charge. You're finna get fired from your job. You're impersonating a police officer, which is a felon. Look at all this. All this would have been avoided if he would have just lived out his truth. But people is really their own worst enemy, boy. It really is funny. Wow.
You have not.
At work, I invoke my rights, man. This is all your investigation. I'm not trying to be a. I'm not. Don't take it the wrong way.
The allegations against him would soon intensify as more information comes.
It don't matter if you stay silent,
According
bro.
to witnesses, Michael had been blurring the boundary of his duties as a security guard as recently as last night. A 7-Eleven employee had called for police to trespass someone, and Michael can be seen in the responding officer's.
Let me see this.
Notably, the 7-Eleven isn't on Salvation Army property where Michael was employed, and he wasn't called to help.
Well, I need clean, and this guy 24 hours is gray t-shirt.
You said he was here.
No, gray t-shirt. No, this guy.
Who are you asking to leave?
I call, and this guy 24 hours here in the door. And every.
While Michael isn't seen trespassing anyone, he still responded to a police call.
Are these serious charges?
Yes.
Two felonies.
2 felonies.
2 felonies. What are the 2 felonies for?
Possession. You're a convicted felon with a firearm and impersonating a police officer. Stop trying to sound so smart. Stop trying to sound like there's no way out of this one, buddy. It don't matter if you be silent. Sometimes being silent with the police isn't going to help you. You can be silent all the way to the jail. You're still going to get hit with them 2 felonies. Whether you be loud or you be silent, it doesn't matter. Being silent only works when police doesn't know what's going on. You know what I mean? When the police is investigating, they know for sure you're a convicted felon with a firearm. They just pulled a firearm on. They got proof. They know for sure that you're impersonating an officer. So, like, you being silent in this situation isn't going to help any.
I'm just asking if it's okay. I'm not trying to be whatever.
Criminal impersonation in the 1st degree and unlawful possession of firearm in the 2nd.
Criminal impersonation, the 1st degree.
Yes, correct.
That's a felony?
Yes.
I thought it was a misdemeanor.
Because the officers suspect him of taking law enforcement action, the accusations against him increase from second to first degree. What they find in his vehicle only solidifies these suspicions.
What?
Yep.
And all right, okay. Oh, my goodness.
Scattered throughout his vehicle are multiple patches that read Canine Officer, Police, Investigator, and Surveillance. Authorities discover a black and yellow firefighter helmet, a yellow traffic vest, 2 ballistic vests, one with armor plates rated for rifle bullets, with a Star of Life patch that reads, "Rub some dirt on it, everything stops bleeding eventually." The second vest has patches for paramedic and FTO,
Oh my
field training
God.
officer. They also find a bright yellow
This
jacket
man
with
is
police sewn
OD
on
with
front
the
and back,
lion.
along with a receipt for the patches to be sewn on by a dry cleaner.
What's
telling me you've been a cop for 30 years and you don't know how a jail booking works?
well, no, it's different out here because, like, no, I'm asking what are...
You work for Edmonds, right?
The 7-Eleven incident isn't the only time Michael may have involved himself in police matters. His ex-co-worker also shared a video Michael sent her, claiming he had responded to a dead-on-arrival call in Seattle.
Wow.
The video appears to be Michael's body cam footage and shows members of the Seattle Fire Department as well as a dead body. Notably, there aren't any law enforcement officers on the scene yet. The officer transporting Michael has his own suspicions about what his motivations may be.
When was the last time you used?
I don't use. Why you say that?
Because I think you're high.
You think I'm high?
I think you're high.
Yes, bro. Definitely off the dopey, dog. You can't stop moving, bro.
That's your opinion, man.
As a matter of fact, Mr. Scaletta, my theory is that this whole pretend to be a cop thing down in Salvation Army is an opportunity for you to seize drugs from a local transient people. That's what I think. I think that's how they're obtaining illegal drugs.
Yeah, no, not. Never.
Look at you, bro. Just look at you. You can't even lie properly. Yeah, no, not never. You think they finna believe you now? Bro, you've been your whole life is a lie, Michael. Now you think they're finna believe you now? Like, not finna believe you. No. So just because you said no, never. Okay, I believe you, Michael. Like, come on, bro. You the type of person, I feel like you lying. If I see you in real life, I'm thinking you're lying about everything. You're the dude I reacted to. You're the dude that I reacted to that was acting to impersonate an officer. One thing about me, bro, I never forget a face. I never forget a face. Am I the only one like that? I see your face one time, but I will remember you for the rest of my life. I promise you. I don't care if I see you one time at Chick-fil-A. I don't even know you. I just see you randomly. I will literally, know you for the rest of my life. Like, if I ever talk to you, all right, if I walked past you and looked at you for one moment, I ain't gonna remember you. But if I actually had a conversation with you, everybody that I had a conversation with, I remember in my life. Conversation, whether if it's a restaurant, whether if it's fast food, whether if it's whatever. If I've interacted with somebody, I'll remember their face. I'm telling you, if I seen them right now, I'll remember them. It could be one time I see you right now, I'll remember you, bro. Different.
Really easy.
I've never enforced that. I'm a security. No.
Yeah, you're what?
I've never done anything like that, dude. You know, and I did that a lot, right? I had Tourette's syndrome, man.
I got you.
No matter how adamantly Michael makes his denials about this accusation or the allegation of criminal impersonation, his vehicle would prove to hold a wealth of evidence. Inside, authorities also found an AR-15, emergency items and tools such as jumper cables, traffic cones, water bottles, latex gloves, and 2 first aid kits. They also located vehicle impound stickers and a parking ticket book, zip tie flex cuffs, magazine pouches, handcuff pouches, a police portable radio, pepper spray, a baton pouches, a spring-loaded knife, a drop-leg gun holster attachment, and a badge similar to federal law enforcement badges reading National Concealed
That's
Carry
a
Law
lie.
Enforcement Safety Act retired. Along with being equipped with blue and green emergency lights, a siren, and a loudspeaker, Michael had a radio wired into the car that, when turned on, the screen read nationwide scan. According to police documents, authorities suspect he was scanning police radios and responding to calls such as the trespassing at 7-Eleven and the DOA call in Seattle.
Yeah. Just trying to get me riled up.
Michael Scaletta Teets was charged with suspected criminal impersonation in the first degree, as well as unlawful possession of a firearm in the second degree. Michael is awaiting trial, and the case is still ongoing. If you'd like to see select news
Oh
videos
my
early and
God.
help
Michael. Hey man, y'all tell me how y'all feel about this in the comment section, man. I don't know, Michael. I don't know, bro.